Imagine this for just a moment. There's a movie coming out that you've sort of been thinking about seeing. And the truth be told, you're not really that excited about it because it seems like the movie trailers always make a movie look better than it really is. I mean, come on, how many times have you found yourself disappointed because the trailer hyped up a movie, but it didn't live up to your expectations? You know, the kind of thing where you would have been happier just sitting at home in your jammies, watching reruns on TV? So what happens is that you sort of start distrusting any advertising that's coming right out of Hollywood. It's like anything else. When a marketer toots their own horn about a product or service, you know they're totally biased, right? So it's kind of hard to believe the advertising. But now imagine this. What if one of your friends goes to the movie and then totally raves about it to you? They tell you the reasons why the movie was so awesome, and they specifically say you should go see it too because they know you'll love it. So what happens? Well, probably you're going to go see the movie, and that's because someone that you know, like, and trust recommended it to you. The truth is, it doesn't even have to be a close friend who recommends the movie. It just needs to be someone you trust. It might be a movie critic, for example. But just having that extra opinion from a third party often helps push you over the edge so you buy the product. And you know what? That's what your prospects are looking for too. They're looking for someone they know, like, and trust to recommend your stuff. It's pretty simple. And that's why viral marketing is such a powerful traffic strategy when it's used the right way. And that's because viral traffic is all about friends telling their friends about your product, service, or website. It's pretty cool, huh? So listen, there are just tons of ways to create viral content that gets passed around your niche. You've probably even participated in sharing funny, inspirational, novel, or unique content with your friends. You know how this stuff can just take off and explode all over the net. Now, viral content can take a lot of forms. For example, photos, like those funny cat photos, and pop culture memes that everyone loves to share. Powerful quotes, especially if they're embedded in an easy-to-share image. Videos, from short and funny Vine videos to awesome how-to videos, to average people doing extraordinary things, even to inspirational TED Talk videos. Even commercials get shared when they're unique or funny enough. Just think of the Super Bowl commercials. Another thing you can share are infographics, especially if they boil down a complex set of data into something that's easy to digest. Articles, which might be anything from opinion articles to how-to articles, which share something extraordinarily useful. Software and apps. Hey, if it's free and it's useful, you better believe people are going to share it with their friends. You get the idea. You just need to create something truly useful or amazing, put it in an easy-to-share format, kickstart the viral effect, and then watch your viral campaign take off like a rocket. Okay? So I know that sounds easy on paper, but the truth is, most people stumble when it comes to implementation. So let's talk a little bit about how to do this in a step-by-step format. The first step is to create something that people want to share. Now, this is where a lot of content creators stumble. This is so basic. If the content isn't share-worthy, then people aren't going to share it, right? Think about gossip for a moment. If I whisper to you that I saw your neighbor mail a letter today, are you going to share that? No, because who cares? It's not exciting, it's not eyebrow-raising, it's not share-worthy. Now, what if I told you the neighbor was escorting a rather attractive woman out of his house early this morning, and it was not his wife, and his wife is out of town? Oh yeah, well, that probably gets some real attention. And that's the kind of stuff that spreads faster than head lice in a kindergarten class, you know? So, in order to know what makes something share-worthy, you need to understand why people share content. And they do it for a variety of reasons. For example, they share something really unique because they like the feeling of being the first to share something among their friends. They like being on the cutting edge. Another reason people share something is to look good to their friends. If they can share something really useful, their friends will view them as helpful. If they share something funny, their friends will love the laugh. If they share something inspirational, then they're viewed as uplifting. Still, another reason people share content is because it matches their worldview. For example, someone might share a political opinion piece because they agree with it, which helps others get to know them. People also share stuff just because they were shocked or offended about it, and they want to see if their friends have the same reaction. You can probably think of racist, sexist, or other outlandish quotes and videos you've seen, and how those get spread around online. Those are just a few of the reasons why people share stuff, all right? At the heart of all this, they want to be popular. They want to get approval. They want people to notice them. and they want to be acknowledged for sharing something that's awesome. I mean, think about it. People live for those likes on Facebook. I don't really get it, but they do. If they think your content is going to get a thumbs up from their friends, either on Facebook or metaphorically speaking, you can be sure they're going to share it. So once you really understand that people will share your content to get a reaction from others, then you'll be better able to create useful, funny, novel, offensive, or entertaining content that gets shared like crazy. And the second step is to make sure your viral content is in an easy-to-share format. In other words, you don't want to put hoops in front of your visitors. Let's go back to the gossip example. If I shared that story about the neighbor with you in Braille, would you spread it around? Nope, too many hoops. You're not going to learn Braille just to find out the gossip. Now, the same thing here, your customers aren't going to do extra work just to see your content. If you're looking for maximum shares, then you want to make sure the content is as easy to share as possible. Don't make people subscribe to your list to get the content if maximum traffic is what you're after. The other thing to do is make sure the content is in a share-worthy format. For example, if you want to post a quote on Facebook, turn it into a graphic so it's not only more eye-catching, but it's easier to share. For example, if you're creating a viral video, don't make it an hour long. Most people don't have that kind of time to slog through a video like that, and they're definitely not going to be willing to invest that much time if they don't know who you are. However, almost everyone will look at a video that's only a few minutes long, so keep it relatively short to get a bigger audience. Oh, and one more video tip. If you absolutely need to have a big video, then just break it up into smaller, exciting, and cliffhanging segments to keep your audience engaged. All right? The third step is to get people to share your content. Creating something that's share-worthy will go a long way in helping you get the viral effect going, but you can get people sharing your content even more by doing two things. First, you want to create a strong call to action. This is where you might specifically tell people to share your content. For example, you might just say, share if you agree, or share with your friends. You can even give your visitors a feel-good reason to share the content, such as something like, give your friends a good laugh by sharing this video today. But however you do it, the point is that you specifically instruct people to share the content. You don't want to take anything for granted, you just spell it out for them. Okay? The second thing you can do to increase the viral effect in a big way is to give people an incentive to share. The idea here is to bribe them just a little bit, such as giving them a free report, video, app, or other tool or resource if they share your content. Now, unless you're bribing a corrupt government official to pull some string for you or make a murder rap go away, don't worry about this. This kind of bribing is totally legit. And one really easy way to bribe folks is by using Social Share Monkey, which unlocks a gift for your visitor just as soon as they share your content on Facebook, Twitter, or other social platforms, which brings us to the final point. The fourth step of creating a viral campaign is to kickstart the viral effect. You know, it'd be great if you just dropped your viral content somewhere on the internet and the next day you magically had oodles of people viewing and sharing it. But in the real world, it doesn't quite work that way. You need to kickstart the viral effect by getting it in front of as many people as possible, as quickly as possible. Eventually, it's going to reach a point of critical mass, and then it's going to take on a life of its own. But how do you help it along in the meantime? Well, any which way you can. Post it on social media, blog about it, tell your mailing list about it, ask your joint venture partners to share it. The more people who see it up front, the more people you'll have sharing it, and the quicker your viral content is going to explode across your niche. Okay, and there you have it. The 4 steps to creating a viral campaign that sweeps across your niche. Check the resource section on this site for tools to help you do this, like Social Share Monkey. And then get brainstorming on what kind of content you're going to create to tap into this awesome source of traffic. And again, see you in the next video.